Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're starting right off with the Tarte Guard 30 SPF. You want to go ahead and use an SPF on the daily to protect your skin from the sun rays. And just in circular motions, place this all over the face. And you could pat it in a little bit just to make sure it really sinks in. And the palette we're going in with is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Using a Morphe E27 brush, we're going straight into Burnt Orange. And we will be placing Burnt Orange all over the crease in circular motions. And the next color we will be using, I might slaughter the name of it, but it's Cypress Umber in the Renaissance palette. And we are going in with a Morphe X Angel Merino AC59 brush straight onto the crease, just to define that crease out. Just using windshield wiper motions, we will be carving out the crease. You could use a bit of circular motions to make sure it blends out with that transition color, which was the burnt orange. And for the lid, we will be going in with Primavera using a Smith Cosmetics 256 brush. First, we're going to be using swiping motions to get that color all across the lid. And then you will be going in with packing motions to ensure you get that color payoff that you want. And since I wanted a bit of pop right on the middle of the lid, I'm going in with Vermeer with that same Smith 256 brush. And I'm just going to pat it right on the middle of the lid to just give me an extra pop. Now I'm just going to go back in with that Angel Merino brush, and we're just going to define the crease out just a little bit more because a little bit did get washed out with the Primavera color, and we're just going to blend that out a little bit more. For the liner, I will be using a gel liner, a Maybelline Ice Studio in the color Black is Black, and a Bdellium Tools 710 brush, and we will be starting off the wing liner. For primer, we're going in with a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this primer because it's so smooth on the skin, and I feel like it goes into every little fine line and leaves me a very smooth canvas to work with. The foundation we will be going in with is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm just going to grab a flat foundation brush and just spread it out evenly, and then seamlessly going in with a beauty blender right after to make sure I blend everything out. So I found this foundation to be kind of a medium to buildable full coverage. I am really liking this foundation. I felt like it wasn't too heavy on the skin, but it gave just a perfect amount of coverage with just one layer. Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to place this under my eyes, and I'm going to place this in between my brows, down the bridge of my nose, on the sides of my nose, just to cover up that rosacea that I have. And with a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend all of that out. Set my under eye, I will be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and a Sigma tapered highlighter F35 brush. And with whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to set the rest of the face slightly. To bronze up, I'm going in with a Kat Von D powdered foundation in medium 57. And the funny thing about this powdered foundation is it was actually the powdered foundation that I would use during the summer, and clearly my skin is getting lighter. So I actually used this as a bronzer. And I mean, it worked because it gave me just a slight bronze to the face. It wasn't nothing too dramatic or extremely noticeable. And to contour, I'm actually going to be using a bronzer. It's a Makeup Forever bronzer in shade 30, and I will be contouring with a Smith 112 brush. For the under eye, we will be using Burnt Orange as the transition shade, and it's going to be placed a little lower than what the actual other colors will be placed, only because we want to be able to notice the transition of those colors. So grabbing those two shades, we are going to place them right above Burnt Orange. For the waterline, we're going in with a Tarte eyeliner in the color Plum. Going in with a Pink Sephora glitter brush, I'm just going to place this in the inner corner of the eye to make my eye stand out a little bit more. For highlight, I will be using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm with a fan brush. Can we just talk about how bomb my highlight is looking right now? I love, love, love this highlight. It's so nice, and it's not like a glittery consistency. It's more like very mild, so it literally glistens on the skin. So with the extra, I'm just placing a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I placed a little bit on the tip of my nose for a more button nose, and I'm just placing a little bit on the top of my brow. For blush, I'm going in with Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso with a Bdellium Tools 945 brush. And I had already done my brows off camera because it takes a little longer, and also you're gonna see that on the next one my lashes are also applied, and they're Cocoa Lashes in style Goddess. For lips, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lippy in Lumiere 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, completes today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and leave comments down below of anything you'd be interested in seeing or have me recreate.